Greetings and welcome, my dear esteemed guests and my beautiful subscribers. It is me, of course, Lightliger here, and today I'm very excited to talk about this project known as Deeper Network. And obviously, we briefly touched upon in this project on my previous video where we were discussing these next gens of mining projects, because in the beginning, we had proof of work, then came along proof of stake, proof of capacity, DPoS, and now once again the crypto space is innovating on that model. We have bandwidth-based blockchains, we have IoTs, Wi-Fi, new types of distribution is becoming more and more common. And among these new projects is Deeper Network, which is completely doing something unique even among this group. And that's what really makes Deeper a very exciting project for me. And in this video, we're going to be exploring, well, what exactly is the Deeper Network. We're also going to be taking a bit of a look at their devices. I got one for free as a review copy. And obviously, we're going to be looking into their dashboard and earning model. So there's a lot of things and aspects into the Deeper Network. And this is sort of like a general overview into it. And we're probably going to be doing more detailed things about it and earning reports and things like these in the channel. But today I want to just give you like a small taste what Deeper Network exactly is about. And basically their tagline goes as the decentralized gateway and infrastructure for Web 3.0. And that is a very broad term. It can have multiple, whatever anybody will think about that term. But to put it out very simply, Deeper Network is combining blockchain, network security, and a sharing economy to create a global peer-to-peer network that empowers real users of the internet and paves the way for the next generation of the web. And they have built it out basically a DPN. And that is a decentralized private network. Obviously, most of you are familiar with VPNs, which are virtual private network. They're not actually private network. I guess they're public network. I don't remember the iteration, but the VPNs are centralized. The way that the Deeper Network works is that it's a decentralized peer-to-peer bandwidth sharing network. And by sharing that bandwidth and ensuring your privacy, you will be getting paid in their native token. And we're going to be exploring those tokenomics a bit later on in this video. So basically, you have a free system. Once you bought the device, you can basically access. I have accessibility to all the regions of the planet as of right now, and you are getting paid for being able to provide data or bandwidth with other people who are using the network. And basically, this is Deeper Network's decentralized DNS, and there's deeper centralized CDN, and these are very, this is getting very tech-savvy stuff even for me. So these are things that you want to really explore more in detail, going into how does everything basically work into the network, how is it safe, and how does the data go, is there logs, and things like that you may have as a question. And there's going to be a dApp store happening in the future, and this basically allows seamlessly access various third-party dApps applications such as decentralized storage devices in the Polkadot ecosystem or DeFi services. iPhone provided users with mobile Web 2.0 gateway. Deeper Connect provides households around the world with Web 3.0 gateway. And that's kind of like the basis of here. And this is the peer-to-peer bandwidth sharing. We touched upon this already. And they are doing next generation firewall, NGFW. There's a lot of information, as I keep saying, about the project, which I recommend taking a bit more deeper dive into it. I just want to go through all the different aspects here. So we have the Atom OS. We're going to be looking into that later. Then there's the Deeper Chain, so its own blockchain. The token also exists on Ethereum. And then there is the proof of credit, which is a somewhat familiar with proof of stake. And then there's the Trident protocol, a decentralized shared communications protocol based on the blockchain, circumvents network censorship, secures data transmissions, maximizes the use of network bandwidth, and reduces delay in the data packet transmission process. And Deeper SoC, a chipset developed ground up large-scale deployment connect nodes, and these are the devices which we're going to be talking about. So here are the 5 different devices, and now there's going to be a video running around, a bit of an unboxing that I got. So I got basically the mini of the devices, and basically these are draining out like 15 watts, so pretty much less than your current router or any type of other internet device. So very low electricity cost. This is not like a GPU miner or anything like that. And basically you hook it up with your router or any type of internet setting. You basically plug in the internet cable into it, and it will become a form of a VPN network, or not a VPN, but a DPN network for your computer. And for example, if you have 2 computers, it will route through the one computer that you put it through. So you can choose to have one computer that uses the normal stuff, another one that is more secured. So that is kind of like a cool feature of it. And it is, as I said, very low electricity cost. Most of these are sold out as of right now, and there's going to be available probably more in the future in different sizes and different models. And basically, they also serve as the machine that also shares the bandwidth in the network. And now that we have gone through a bit about the project and like the opening and everything, the project was started in 2018, and it's still like going around, and there's a lot of big partners involved in this project. And before we jump into the actual dashboard, I want to go a bit on the bit of the tokenomics. So currently it is valued at 10 cents. And if I remember right, I personally bought in at 8 cents. It's currently ranked at 451. And when it comes to the tokenomics, basically there is a system of credit score. And by staking Deeper Network, the DPR tokens, you are getting higher credit score, which allows you to earn more money. And basically, if you see the 3-month chart here, it was 7 cents. It's been pretty steady here for the 1 year. It started out probably in the launch very high, and now it has more stabilized, kind of going sideways there and there. And these are the projects that I'm very excited about in general for the bear market. I think these IoT machines are going to be providing you store of value, so to speak, or a token that is going to be giving you passive income. And those are the projects that I'm most interested about. But let's now finally jump into the actual networks page. So once you actually get your device, you get your own address, and this is the Atom OS interface. Basically here you can see all the data regarding the DPN, the routing, the security, web filters. You have ability to block out the people who are using your IP, basically they can't go to this site specifically. You can do blacklists, whitelists, and different things. And here I can see where I'm located and where the data has gone into in the past. Then there's the memory and the real-time statistics here on the download and the upload. And it just keeps moving on and total uploads here. It doesn't like people wondering, oh, it's going to be eating all my internet. Not at all. Not at all. Most of the time, it's just draining very, very little amounts of data. And you can always close it down at any point you want. So let's kind of look into the system tab. So here we can also see kind of like the model that I'm holding here, the memory of it, what is the temperature of that system as well. And then there's the sessions, there's the auto upgrade system. You just leave it on yes. And then there is the traffic tab. This goes into what things have been used. As I said, there is probably some legal things you want to sort out in case you're going to be doing some BitTorrent stuff or whatever. You want to go through pretty closely on those blacklists and everything. Where you want to share. I don't know if this is actually my own data or I'm okay. I'm not torrenting anything. This is just that's just my neighbor. Okay, and there's also no logs collected to my understanding. These logs are collected for myself, so nobody else is collecting them. And then there is a smart route. There's a full route, and you can also disable it as well. And there's a tunneling system. There is obviously routing. There's also the web filter, so basically you can block ads. This also forms as a bit of a firewall and blocks trackers and ads for your computer as well. So it serves as an ad blocker at the same time as it's serving as a DPN. And then let's get into the most interesting part, which is obviously the wallet. So here I have my wallet balance. So I started out in last month, so that was on the 9th, on the 21st, but I didn't start out in the beginning. It takes a bit of a time, maybe 48 hours, until the rewards start basically kicking in. And since then, I have basically gained out rewards. And here I see these are not the daily numbers. This is my total balance. So as you can see, I'm getting around 8 DPR per day. And that is, well, almost $1 per day. Now, we are now currently 193. We are less than one month away. So let's see how much we have, basically around $20. So we are roughly talking about $30 a month with the current valuation. Now, understand this, that there is the DPR balance and then there is the credit. Okay, for some reason the credit is not showing up. Let me try to refresh here. So basically, more you stake DPR, the higher credit score you basically get out. Now, it's not currently showing me. Maybe this takes a bit of a time to basically load out. But I have around 210 credits. I started out at 200. And you need to lock out like 5,000 DPR to get that 200 credit. The lowest is 100 credit, and that requires 1,000 DPR if I remember right. I'm going to post those on the description below. But what I need you to understand is that there's a good passive income. The devices are not like super expensive. Obviously, there's comparisons to be done with Helium and others. But then again, this is something that has real utility, and it's a very low market cap coin as of right now, only 451. And I think it's a bit more bigger project than that. I think they're going to be doing some milestones and different like that. And once they get like their foot on the door and more people learn about this project, I think it's going to be skyrocketing, to be honest. And there's also the sharing tabs. There's the config on what you can do here. BitTorrent sharing disabled, enabled. Traffic limits. For example, I should probably keep this at 0. So I don't have any limitation on how much can be basically shared out. It might hamper your rewards. And there's obviously going to be different, locations where people are going to be connecting a lot more, maybe like America to access the American Netflix and things like these. But overall, I just find Deeper Network a very, very exciting project. And I'm going to be posting a lot more about these things and statistics on how much I have made throughout the platform in the upcoming months. And there's going to be a lot of updates down the line for this project, which you really want to keep being posted on. But thanks for watching for this video. As always, in case you want to subscribe, you're going to be finding a lot of other cool stuff on the channel, obviously. And we're going to be exploring a lot of these other IoT types of devices, which I've been ordering. They're very high in demand. So, yeah. But thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I try to answer best to my ability. I have a lot to still learn about Deeper Network. It's a big project. A lot of different things when it comes to just the tech details, the distribution, and everything. So, there's a bit of a learning curve. I'm not going to lie. But thanks for watching. See you soon.